As robots become more and more part of our daily lives, a question arises. What code of ethics must these robots follow? This is particularly true of autonomous robots that are tasked with making their own decisions. Robot ethics is an interdisciplinary research effort that aims to understand the ethical implications of robotics and answer that question for us all. Researchers from areas as diverse as robotics, computer science, psychology, law, philosophy, and others are uniting forces to ponder the question and seek an answer. Initially, the main focus was on military robots, since they have the power to use lethal force. But since then, the area has expanded to all kinds of robots, especially all those that interact with humans. According to the International Federation of Robotics' 2017 World Robot Statistics, 2016 saw 74 robot units employed per 10,000 humans as the average global robot density in manufacturing industries. This was significantly higher than the 66 units per 10,000 average reported in 2015. This makes it ever more important that the ethics of how robots are used be clarified. One way to tackle the issue is with writer Isaac Asimov's 1942 Three Laws of Robotics. Although written for a work of fiction set in a time when robots could think for themselves, some people think these laws could eventually be applied to real-world robotics. They are as follows. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. The questions these laws and robot ethics are truly trying to answer are, how can we create robots that never harm humans? When robots can finally think for themselves, who or what is going to be held responsible when or if an autonomous system malfunctions or willfully harms a human? Currently, researchers are following a trend that aims at promoting the design and implementation of artificial systems with embedded morally acceptable behavior. This is all good and well for service robots. They are designed to live peacefully among humans. But what do we do about lethal robots? How do we apply robot ethics to robots that are meant to harm and perhaps even kill humans? Author of Ethical Landscape of Robotics, Noel Shanky argues that the cognitive capabilities of robots do not match that of humans, and thus lethal robots are unethical as they may make mistakes more easily than humans. Indeed, Asimov's laws cannot be theoretically applied to robots that are designed to kill humans. There is also the theory that engineers and designers of robots must assume responsibility regarding the ethical consequences of their creations. In other words, engineers and designers of robots must be morally accountable for what they design and bring out into the world. If this is the case, then creators of lethal robots take responsibility for the harm those robots do. This is a tricky area to navigate, as military robots are a big industry and will continue to become more so. In the end, robot ethics seem to leave us with more unanswered questions. Only time will tell how the field evolves with the advent of more and more robots. But since the age of robotics is upon us, it might serve us well to explore robot ethics at a faster pace.